Welcome back to another video with the theme of this month, what I'm looking forward to for this upcoming year. And this will be the last FGO video I do on this subject, well, at least when it pertains to FGO. And in this video, I'm going to let you know the top 10 servants I'm looking to pull for this year. Now, be aware, I'm not going to go into full detail because with the last video I did with my account overview, that took way too long. And so this one, I want to make this one as short as possible. So don't expect any like real super long details or why they're good or anything like that. It's just based on my opinion and simply why I want to go for them without little to no research and just going off the top of my dome. So just so you know, this is not exclusive to the servants that are coming out in 2024. This is just all the servants that I want that are going to be on a banner in 2024. So I'm going to tell you who they are and the month that they're supposed to come out. I'm only going by months when they should be released, but understand these are tentative release dates. They could change because these are how they came out JP, but they can be moved around, switched around. I don't know what could happen. So again, this is just how they should be coming out, but understand things could change. Now with that being said, let's get into it. Start off with my honorable mentions. King Hassan and Skahath, which they already passed, they came out in January. King Hassan has always been a beast assassin when I used them, and Skahath, I'm just a fan of her character. I'm going to butcher this name, but I'll try it. Melusine? Melusine? Okay, forget it. Name's on the screen. She comes out in December, and she is a beast of a Lancer. Oh, okay. I'm going to try this name one time. If I butcher it, I'm just going to move ahead and act like it did happen. Sakatoma Ryomi? I think that's okay, but I think I kind of got that wrong. Either way, Lancer comes out in December. I just like that character. Oberon, also in December. He's important to my looping team. Coin Sky of Darkness, as of recording this video, her banner is still going. And if you missed her, she should be coming back in July. She was in my top 10, but she got dropped down because when I really thought about it, there's others I'd rather get before her. So even though I love her design, there's just others I'd rather get. Same thing for this one, which is Charlemagne. And he comes out in June, July, and November of this year. He's another one where I liked his design. I thought he looked like a cool character, but he got dropped down because there's other servants that are coming out or coming back this year that I'd rather go for. So that's it for the honorable mentions, and let's go into the top 10. Starting with 10. And honestly, the only reason why she's on this list and got bumped up is only because I heard that she's going to be a very good unit this year. And that is Ubiki Doji Berserker, which she is supposed to come out in August. Now I'm not the biggest fan of hers, but I did try to summon for her Saber form, at least a little bit. But for the most part, I heard that she's really good and she's going to be a really good servant coming out this year. So I'm thinking about going for her. Now, I probably am going to skip her and I may not have enough resources, but if I do, I will try. Number 9. And she's actually coming out next month for Valentine's Day, and that is Basset. Now, I haven't really looked into her that much, but I do like her design. She just looks like a cool character, so I just wanted to add her into my party. So I'm going to try for her lightly. I'm not going to go hard. I really can't go hard this year. And you'll understand why, but she is one of my targets. I'm going to try. Number 8. So I want to put his name on the screen because I'm not even going to try to say his name. But he comes out in July. He's an archer. And if you learned anything about my last video and this channel, there is a mech bias here. And he looks pretty cool in his armor. I kind of want to get him. So he's a guy I'm going to go for in July, but most likely I'm probably going to have to skip him, but he is a target. I do like his design. I would like to get him added to the team, but I don't think I'm going to, especially where he's coming out at, he's probably going to be skipped. Lucky number 7, and that is Britomart. I think I'm saying that right. Anyways, I love the first Ascension. That looks tight. I really want to get this one. I'm going to try for it because November, I'm going to be a lot more safe, and that's when this unit is supposed to come out. So I'm going to try for it. I'm going to see if I can actually, you know what? To be honest, now I think about it, this may be actually the last summon session I do this year. So stay tuned for that. And if things work out, you will be getting a summoning session in November. Going to 6. And this was one I've been wanting to get for years now, ever since I played, not through her original story. I forgot what that was called, but it's the one with Moriarty, and that is Jalter. Every time she comes up, I normally can't summon for her because I'm usually having to save resources. So when I do summon, it's very, very light. And luckily this year I'll have 2 chances, and I may actually go for her if she does come out in October. But she's supposed to come out in May and October. So I'm going to try for her in October. Probably going to skip her in May because I'm on a heavy save mode this year. So 5 and 4 can kind of be interchanged. I think 5 is supposedly better than 4, but I don't know. But 5 and 4 is Skaha Scotty and Skaha Scotty Ruler. And it's funny, they both come out on the A months. Skaha Scotty is supposed to come out in April, and Skaha Scotty Ruler is supposed to come out in August. One of my weakest areas is quick, and I would love to power it up. So that's why I really would like to go for Skaha Scotty, because she's really good for quick. But Ruler, I've heard really good things. I guess she's a must get for this year. So I'm going to try for her. I may try for her. It really depends, because by the time I get to her, I may be out of quartz. And that's the worst part about both of them. Skaha Scotty, I'm in super saving mode, so I'm going to have to go light on her. And Skaha Scotty Ruler, that's the time I'm probably going to spin, and I may not have anything left. So those two are just really bad timing, and just in really awkward times. But I'll try to go lightly, at least on Skaha Scotty in April. And then Ruler, if I have anything left, I'll try to summon for. So now we're in the top 3, and the top 3 are my actual targets, and these are the ones that I'm saving for. But I gotta see if I'll be able to get them, especially with number 3. And no, she's not that good, but just like her Lancer form, I gotta go for her summer form. It's just at a really terrible time. And that is Artoria Ruler, and she comes out supposedly in July. Again, if you saw my account overview, just like Musashi, because she's one of my favorites, I had to get the summer. Or Otika Alter, because she's one of my favorites, I got the summer. Same thing with Artoria, because I got her, I gotta get the summer. The last 2, and I think you could probably figure out the last 2. Number 2 is Lady Avalon. And from my understanding, she's supposed to be Arts Merlin. And honestly, I'm such a big fan of Merlin. I mean, again, he's my very first 5-star. So I'm a huge fan of Merlin. So why not get Lady Merlin? Basically is what they were saying. Like, she's basically just Merlin for arts. So I'm going to try for her. She's actually my main target in August, and that's why it's going to be so hard to go for Scotty Ruler or any of the summer servants this year because of Lady Avalon. I plan on going hard for her, but that's only if I have quartz left from number 1. And number 1 is making me a super saver this year, and that's why everything before July I'm going light in. She's actually the reason why I'm skipping Charlemagne basically this entire year. Well, it's her and Britomart. Actually, she's the reason why I'm skipping and going light on everybody that's coming out before July. And that is Archetype Earth. And I'm going to go hard for Archetype Earth. So I'm becoming a super saver this year because Archetype Earth was so important. If it wasn't for her, I probably would have never been into the Fate franchise ever. Not necessarily her, but her first appearance that got me into this entire universe, or into this entire Type Moon universe. So I'm super saving for July. And that's why, because of her, I'm going to go very, very light. So that's it for the video. A lot shorter than my account overview, that's definitely for sure. But these are my targets for this year. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank y'all for checking out this video. And hey, do me a favor. If you're into FGO, let me know who you're looking for this year. Let me know your top 10. I'm very interested on who you're going for.